We're back! We're starting in Zora's Domain. Welcome to this episode. This is episode 3. Last time we got some stuff. We went to Goron City. And I titled the video, I'm a Goron. As in, like, I'm a moron. I don't know if that translated well. But there's a lot of stuff to get. There's a lot of stuff to get in Zora's Domain. And I think we got a full heart container there. With that piece of heart, which is really good. So we already have 7 hearts. So we got 4 extra hearts. And some bomb shoes. Extra bomb shoes are always nice. We have 24 bomb shoes now. Which is not that much, but it's fine. And we have a piece of heart. A piece of heart in the shop, the only useful thing here because the rest are rupees. And oh yeah, I buy a Deku shield here. That's a good thing to do. I have plenty of money, so there's really no reason to not to. And then I buy the purple rupee last, so I just get most of my money back. And I get most of my money back. Yep, there we go. We basically barely lost anything. Now we're gonna go up here and do the mini game that normally gives you the silver scale. I'm pretty sure. I haven't actually played this game normally. But we get an item from this mini game up here by talking to this fish right here. Hi, friend. And now we go down and grab all of our rupees, and it'll give us an item. Pretty simple mini game. The mini game music being like a boss fight, I think. It's kind of funny. Like the mini game music is the boss fight music. Yeah, I haven't really brought attention to the music randomizer that much, but yeah, it leads to some funny moments like this. And there we go. Now we're gonna make our way back up, and then we're gonna grab all of our get our reward. I don't remember what this reward is, but we'll see. It's probably just something like a blue rupee or something. But we'll see, as like I'm saying. And we get a goopy. A green rupee. And apparently at some point we got Ruto's letter. I don't remember getting Ruto's letter, but apparently we did. And now that gives us access to Zora Fountain. I think it's what it's called. Because we're in Zora's Domain right now. This will give us access to Zora's Fountain. And there's some pots and a single gold skulltula in here that we get. Yep, Zora's Fountain. There's like three or four pots in here. I think it's just 4. Still 4 checks. Get some more bomb shoes. That's nice. Always nice to have bomb shoes. And fill our rupee thing back up. Our rupee amounts back up. And now we're gonna go over here on this side here while I move my camera a lot and very awkwardly. Oh, I should have paid more attention to this part. It's fine. Now it's time to bonk this tree over here to get a gold Skulltula. Bonk. And gold Skulltula. And a small key for the bottom of the well. And now we're gonna leave Zora's Fountain. And Zora's Domain just in general we're gonna leave, I think. Unless we want to do the chess mini game, which I don't know, not the chess mini game. Unless we want to do the, do the torches. I don't know why we're not doing the torches right now. I guess I forgot. That's the only explanation. I just forgot. I do get them eventually because I eventually get every single check, but I don't know why I haven't done that at this point. You'll see me do it later. And now we're in Zora's River and we're gonna clear out Zora's River. We're gonna go to the other side to get the chicken. First things first. We gotta, and now we're back to max rupees already. You get so much rupees in this game, so many rupees. Now we're going the long way because you kind of have to. I'm pretty sure. That's why I did that. Reminded myself that I have the Goron bracelets. And now I walk past the chicken here for some reason. Maybe I was looking at the bean salesman and then remember that it's not a check and then went to grab the chicken. Yeah. And now we're gonna bring this chicken pretty far. And then I get a weird angle here. I get a weird angle here. Yeah, I don't know what my plan was here. But I don't make it and have to struggle to grab the chicken again. Oh, nope, that wasn't a struggle. I think this one up here is going to be a struggle, though. No, it's this one right here. This one's the struggle. I remember watching me struggle. I bring it all the way over here with the glare that the game gives us. Oh God, that's bad. Thanks, video game. Very cool. And now we use the chicken to get over here. And then we throw the chicken off. Bye bye, Chipkin. And then he flies into the distance, into the heavens. And we go to this grotto over here. Water. And in here we get a map to the water temple. And for some reason I turned around there, so I just cut that out. We don't get anything in between. Now we grab this chicken, and then we go across this bridge. And we make our way to that green rupee over there. Because we're getting every check, we have to go for this stupid green rupee. And I'm able to pick the chicken back up and bring it over. I have to do these steps again, but I don't think I struggle. We walk all the way over here so we could get the item that's over here on this ledge over here. And then after I get this item, I go all the way back to Hyrule Field. Well, yeah, it's a Pizza Heart. Pizza Hearts are always good, more health. But yeah, now I go all the way back to Hyrule Field, then I think I go back to Gerudo Fortress. Not Gerudo Fortress. Gerudo Valley. I go back to Gerudo Valley to get the, like, 2 checks I missed. Going down the Zora River again. Yeah, after this I'm going back to Gerudo Valley. And I'm gonna... I missed like 2 checks I'm getting. Yeah, I'm gonna skip my Hyrule Field movement in like a little bit. There we go. Now we're back at Hyrule Valley, not Hyrule Valley, fucking Gerudo Valley, with the really good music. Except it's not that music anymore. With normally really good music. That's not what this is. And now behind this waterfall right here is going to be a piece of hearts normally. Well, this time it's going to be probably just a recovery heart. Nope, it's a red rupee. It's a red rupee that is 20 rubles, which we don't need. And then right on this, we have a crate that we will break open. And that's the last check for this area, for now. And then we'll jump down and go back to Lake Hylia, which we'll do nothing in. We'll just go straight to Hyrule Field again, where there's actually a decent amount of things just right outside. There's a couple of things right outside Lake Hylia. That's what we're gonna do first. Yep. And now we're gonna take this land bridge right here. That's a little strange, but I won't question it. And go over to Hyrule Field and get some Hyrule Field checks. Some of the very few Hyrule Field checks. There are a couple grottos in Hyrule Field. It's like all the Hyrule Field checks are grottos, basically. And we're gonna blow up some shit and get some checks. Rewatching this in post-commentary and editing just makes me want to play Ocarina of Time Randomizer again. I mean, there's nothing really stopping me, it's just I'm editing, so I don't have time. Basically, in this grotto is a Deku Scrub. It's just a single Deku Scrub, so not really that good. We get our nuts out, and we nut on the Deku. That sounds weird. And we just lost money there. Sick. Wonderful. And then this way, we do a little backflip and to get across there. And we go through this grotto with a single chest in it. It's just a single chest. And for some reason, again in this grotto, I go forward again instead of Instead of just going, well, now time to skip Hyrule Field music. We're going back to Kaki. I don't know why we're going back to Kakariko. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I know why. We're getting bugs, so we could do the like little dirt piles that have gold Skulltulas in them. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yep, right here there's a rock that's guaranteed to have bugs under it. So we get our single bottle we have with that had Ruda's letter in it, grab a bug. And now we go over here in the graveyard and get a bug. We put bugs in here and then we grab one of them to get to make sure we still have them. But you only really need one bug to go into this hole and eject the gold Skulltula. And now I grab my stick and I kill the gold Skulltula that comes out. Yep. Die, bitch. And it's just a gold Skulltula token. Except we do have enough gold Skulltula tokens, so right now we go over to the Skulltula house and get our first Skulltula attack check. If I remember, the first gold Skulltula check of this playthrough was actually something. It wasn't something like too good, remember it being something. I think it's Feror's Wind, I think, which I never use, but it's neat. Yep, Feror's Wind. I never used this, but I think it's pretty neat. That I get it early. Now there's more stuff I could do in Kaki, but for some reason I just don't. And I'm like, let's just go back to Hyrule's Castle Town and become an adult. Which, I mean, is a fair thing to do because we do have both the hookshot and the Megaton hammer. Now skipping Hyrule Field movement, going back to Hyrule Castle Town to become an adult, change my age, become an adult. And then most of the things you do in this game is as adult Link. So it's very important to just be able to switch between them, which we do. And how you do that is in the Temple of Time. Right here. You pick up the Master Sword and become adult. And now that we're adult Link, we're gonna go back to Pot Room. Hell yeah, Pot Room. I think that's the only thing we could do in Hyrule Castle Town is go to Pot Room. And I think we go to Kaki, and then that's where we spend the rest of our time in this. That's where I spend the rest of our time in this episode. Because there's a lot you could do in Kaki as adult. Kakariko. Yep, we got Pot Room. Because there's a couple more pots that become available during adult. We get hover boots. I didn't realize that. That's pretty good. We get the fairy slingshot. I didn't realize that either. pot room busted, I guess. Pot room go crazy. Pot room always goes crazy though. And now we leave pot room and go to Hyrule Field, which before we fully go to Kakariko, we go to a grotto, as you'll see in a few seconds. Right here. There's a grotto. And because we have the hook shot, we could get the gold Skulltula that's in here. We summon this Skulltula, just kind of poke him a bit with the hook shot, he's just dead. And then we poke the gold Skulltula with the slingshot, the hook shot. It just gives us a gold Skulltula token, but it's still required. And now we leave this and then just go straight to Kakariko, which isn't too far from here, so we'll just, it's just right over here. And now there are 2 new shopkeepers for Kakariko, so we're just gonna, the bazaar and the postage shop moved from Castletown to here, and they have new items, so that's cool, and now we're gonna grab those. Because Hyrule Castletown was just completely destroyed, filled with redeads, and redeads are not fun to be around. Mirror Shield! I didn't realize that. Mirror Shield is another thing that's very important to get. And it looks like there's just a gold Skulltula token and a piece of heart that's useful here. And I guess a bomb refill is something. We were missing like 3 bombs. It's fine. It's fine. It works. And we're 1 gold Skulltula away from getting to 20. Which would give us another check. And now we're going to the potion shop with fire arrows. That's cool. It's not that great because we really need the bow to use that, but fire arrows are pretty good. And that's all the checks for the potion shop. And now we go over and talk to Anju as adult. I'm pretty sure that's her name. The chicken lady. And she'll give us the chicken, which is a check. The only items we'll get for this entire side quest that exists is this check right here. And then in the randomizer, there's the bigger on claim check, and that'll give us a check to finish the trading quest line. And now we use this to go up here, grab this gold Skulltula token, so we could get the 20 reward, but we're not going to. First things first, we're gonna enter the Dompe grave. We gotta enter Dompe's grave. And this is where we're gonna spend the rest of our video, in Dompe's grave, because there's a lot of shit to get here. First things first, there's 6 pots right off the bat. Here's a huge rupee. That's 200 rupees is waste. And then here's the other 3 pots. There's 6 pots just right off the bat. And that's just 6 checks to mark off. Out of the 1,018 there are. I think it's like 1,009 actually in this. I don't know. But and in this Dompe race, there are a grand total of 8 checks that we have to get along the way. There's number 1. There's number 2. right here. And I think we get number 3 right here. Yep, 3. And there's only 5 more checks. 5 more like freestanding rupees and stuff. You're gonna have to get through again. And I get hit. So there is a check for getting below, a minute or below on this. And we will be getting that in this episode, but you will see all my failed attempts at that after we get all these checks. So that's 2 more. We only have 3 checks left in the maze. And now I'm gonna start cutting around because we don't need to watch this every time. And now we're back in the maze, and we're gonna get this check that's over here. Get this check right here. It's a Shadow Temple small key. And now we're gonna go into here, and we're gonna grab the last 2 checks, I think, in this run through. We grab that recovery heart, and then there's one right up here, and it's a gold Skulltula token. Okay, and now you're just gonna see every single failed attempt of getting this last check, and that's gonna be the rest of the video. So enjoy watching all these. There I go, fall down, and then I just give up here. Close on this one. I think I might get it, and then I fall. And there's this one where I do end up getting it, but it wasn't in the right time frame. Yep. So I just get the 20 rupees from him. That's not a check. And we do get the silver gauntlets from this chest, which is pretty cool. That the hookshot chest is the silver gauntlets. And then we do this funny trick. I fail it right here. I have to get a little bit closer. I have to side jump in and out for it to close so I could warp out. And now, this is my next attempt. Or I just jump off because I don't have enough time. And then this is the next attempt. I have plenty of time. I just need to not jump off. And I don't jump off. And 59 seconds, I get it. That was the last attempt, and it's just a blue rupee, but it's a check, so it's necessary. And now I warp out, warp back, and that's the end of the video. As soon as I enter this loading zone, it's the end of the video. Goodbye.